Hey guys, welcome in on this Memorial Day. Thanks for hanging out in the Commands Corner. We go live every Monday. Tonight's a little bit different with it being Memorial Day. Normally we have a company, normally we have new products, all that stuff. Tonight is just about honoring what this day is about and hanging out with this community and my brothers and any sisters, friends, family, everybody that's out there. So hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping in, hopefully hanging out for a while. We'll probably be live for a couple of hours and just talking about some beard stuff, talking about life, talking about family, all that type of stuff there. So hello, guys. Hello, K9, Joshua, Eric, Sam. What do we got? Bad and Yeef, Joe, Dragon, Pete, Anthony, Redbeard. Hello, hello. What's going on, guys? As you guys come in, if you don't mind hitting a thumbs up, I do appreciate that. What's up, Amazing Sandy, Jason, Mud, Logan, Corey, Sean, Charlie, Texas, John. Cheers, everybody. Joe, Beard Octane, what's up, buddy? Sam, Hershey family, Joe, Kingslayer, Gary, Everett, what's up, Tyson? Robert, AK, Big Man, Justin, Mike, Joey. We got Bluegrass, Connor, Tim, Chris, Joshua, Cam. What's up, buddy? Charles, other Josh, Dean, Nicholas. Got the whole Hershey family here. What's up, Chef? What's up, Sonny? Hey, yo, Adrian. Sammy Cakes, hello. So, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. We'll kind of talk about some stuff. Yeah, I thought this hat was perfect for tonight. What's up, Beard Dignified? Rugged Smuggler, rocking that American flag hat. I really like this one. What's up, Mech Beard? Beard Code, what's up, Devin? Bill, Joe, Dean, what's going on, guys? So, yeah, I thought this hat would have been perfect today. Dangerous storms. Yeah, be careful, man. The weather's wild right now. Anytime you get going from those cold fronts to the warmer weather, you've got a recipe for some dangerous weather. What's up, Mo? Bearded Shark? Robert? So, yeah, make sure you guys are staying safe. We still have crazy flooding in Michigan. My house is completely safe. My parents' city is going through craziness right now, but my parents' house is okay. They didn't have any real damage. They had, normal flooding stuff. They had some stuff come in through their doors, but nothing that was really bad. So they're doing well. What's up, Matt? What it is, what it do? What up, Ruben? What's up, so much rain, and I think I'm from Seattle. Yeah, this week is like 50-50 every day. We're supposed to have our beard. We're supposed to have our deck worked on, and it's like a 50-50 shot if they're going to be working on it or not. So we'll see what's going on. What's up, Mike B? And again, guys, thank you for hopping in here. I'll go through kind of a quick history lesson in just a little bit. Most of you probably know it, but man, I'm not in the classroom, so it's a little bit different. I got to get different avenues. What's up, Doug? Thanks for coming in, Mr. Moderator. And yeah, if you guys don't mind hitting the thumbs up, I do appreciate that. That is something that helps out, of course. What's up, Steve, Mr. Barbecue, Mr. Beards and Wood, Mr. Barbecue and everything. Yeah, so in Michigan, if you guys didn't hear, I was able to talk about it on Wednesday with the mayor. We had two different dams that were in close vicinity to each other that broke, and there's massive flooding around a city called Midland, Michigan. My parents live really close to there. They live in a really small town, though. So when it busted, that's where they go grocery shopping, is in Midland, Michigan. And so their whole city, half of it had to be evacuated. The other half was okay, but just life up there is just crazy one. We went with the Trex material. We went the top of the line. So they have like 3 different levels. We were able to kind of adjust our plans a little bit, and we went with the highest grade of the Trex. And we went with if you guys are familiar with Trex at all, we went with the color Spanish rum. I think that's what it is. Spanish rum. So that's a good one. You're 45 minutes west of Midland. Okay, Sam. Yeah, my parents are just a little bit north of Midland. Not too much farther than that, but the response was phenomenal. If you saw on Facebook created like a relief for the actions that were going on in Midland with the floods and everything. And people stepped up, man. It was wild. They're like, hey, we can house 10 people. We can watch your dog. We have little boys' clothes. We have girls' clothes. We have pet food. Pet food. We have human food. We got all this stuff. It was really, really, really good. people stepped up in a major way to help those areas out. And again, my parents are straight up there. I don't think they're in here right now, but I believe they had to put down their dog today, which is really, really sad. This was my childhood dog, kind of childhood, actually, my adulthood dog. They actually got that dog when I turned 18. So he's 14 years old, and I was able to name him. Of course, I named him Brady after Tom Brady. So that was pretty sad for that. But yeah, I think it was today. They've had to put down their two dogs in less than a year. So you guys have been through that and know how that is. It's like losing a family member. So shout out to my parents up there if they are watching in northern Michigan. Thoughts are with you, of course, on that one. But quick little history lesson, guys. Today is Memorial Day. So most of you know that Memorial Day is to honor, to celebrate, and to remember those that gave their ultimate sacrifice, their lives in defending freedom, fighting for our country. And this actually started back in the United States after the Civil War. They had a decoration day where they would go and decorate the graves of these soldiers. This is where we start to see things like the unknown soldier, and they had these different days, and every war essentially had a day that was commemorating people that were lost in that war, and it was all throughout the year. So you had all these different wars, the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and the North and South were pretty divided after the Civil War, and so they had different days. They tried to bring it together. It didn't quite work until World War I. Once World War I hit, right, the war of all wars, everybody came together and was essentially like, okay, let's make this an actual Memorial Day. And they had a set date for it, but it wasn't until the federal government changed it to the fourth Monday in May. Most people would say probably for selfish reasons to have an extended weekend and have work off, but it's good to know every year we can rely on the fourth Monday in May to have the Memorial Day. This year is a little bit different, of course, with all the quarantine and everything. Everything is going on, and people have great intentions, right? There's a lot of people that don't know the understanding of Memorial Day, and they mean well. I never fault people for good intentions, ever, ever, ever. But Memorial Day is for the fallen, and it did start with the grave decoration day, and that was after Civil War, came together after World War II, and so it is to remember all the soldiers that gave their ultimate sacrifice. We respect all active member military. We respect all veteran military members. And obviously, of course, on Memorial Day, more so than any other day, is remembering those that gave that ultimate sacrifice. And we all probably have a family member. We all probably have somebody that we know, whether it's somebody that is a celebrity, whether it's somebody that is a family friend, whether it's someone that you grew up with. So hopefully you guys took a chance today. There was a moment of silence at 3 p.m. And I know I took part in that, and hopefully you guys did as well. What's up, Matt? So yeah, and I'll come back and probably talk about that. If you guys have any questions on history or anything in that regards, this is something that I study. I teach about the American Revolution. I teach about the American Civil War, and I have taught about World War I, World War II, and all that stuff. So maybe one day we'll celebrate Hungarians too. Could be, Sonny. Could be, man. But yes, today, Memorial Day, remembering, honoring, celebrating those that gave their ultimate sacrifice for our country, for democracy, for freedom. And it was a lot of people out today decorating graves, which is what you want to see. I had to go to the store, and we have a pretty couple large cemeteries in my area, Holly, Michigan. We actually have, I believe, the Midwest's largest veteran memorial. And so that was there's a lot of people out there decorating today. So if there's any veterans or active members out there, thank you so much. And again, hopefully you guys are remembering anybody that you know or anybody that you don't know. This is when we really got to see the unknown soldier, right? They do the ceremony on every Memorial Day. And yeah, man, I miss my history. I miss teaching students in the classroom as they go through. So how are you guys, man? I hope everybody's doing well. Let's start out with a question. And if you guys have questions for me, fire them. I know I've seen a couple beard questions early on, and we'll have plenty of time for that. We're not talking about any products. We're not launching any companies, nothing like that at all, guys. So we'll have more than enough time to go over that. But I just wanted to make sure I put that emphasis on Memorial Day, the history behind it, and really giving it the honor and respect that it deserves. We have people in this chat right now that have lost family members in the military, so I know it hits home very closely with a lot of people there. So first question for you guys is what is it in beard today? What's in beard today for you guys? I have in whiskey and hardtack snake venom oil. Whiskey and hardtack snake venom oil. Nothing else in yet. What's up, Barden? Nothing else in beard yet. I have not decided what butter I'm going to go with tonight. I'm thinking Detroit Grooming Mackinac, but I'm not sure yet. All right, so we got some Bearded Mac, we got some Blacklight, we got some Uncle Donnie's, Lux, Beard Octane, Fable, Donkey, Remembrance Day. Okay, in Canada, yeah, for sure. Honest Amish, Fable, Octane, Donkey, Ferocious, Gray Before Shave, Beard Brand, JC, Oak City, Blacklight, Poe, Chesapeake. Who do you think should use butters or balms and vice versa? Whoever wants. So with butter is, I believe everybody should be using a butter at night, whether you have a short business beard, whether you have a long beard, somewhere in the middle. I believe butter is the perfect tool to nourish your beard and lock in. Ooh, Mary got in that Artius, man. Nice. I'm curious on Wednesday to hear your thoughts on that. Thank you, Miguel. But yeah, I believe butter is that perfect tool because you guys got to remember, we're drinking water all day. We're hopefully getting near a gallon of water. At night, you're not drinking that same water. If anything, you're sweating, you're peeing, and you're not equaling that intake with your outtake. And so we got to lock in that moisture. Butter is an amazing way to lock that in without having any of the issues of balm or wax. Now, who should use balm? People that are looking for a little styling aid, people that have some flyaways that are going through kind of an awkward phase, anything like that. That's usually people that are going to be more so on the balm side. Beard oils are a must underneath balms and butters. Yes. So this is something that I stand on firmly with the channel. What's up, Jason? And that is beard oil first, always. Balms, butters, waxes are optional after that. But the base for your beard, the skin underneath it, and the hairs themselves is always beard oil. Always beard oil. And some people beg to differ on that, but that's okay. People can be wrong. Drink, of course. Next question for you guys. What are you drinking tonight? What do you got in beards? For me, this is just some good old H2O tonight. Are balms better for shorter beards? Yes. Mainly because of gravity. I don't need a balm for my beard because when gravity is helping me out, I don't need that styling add-on there. What's up, AJ? All right, what do we got? We got some tea. We got some water. Baja Blast. Billy getting crazy. The zero. Okay, zero. He's not getting too crazy. Water. Peanut butter stout. Apple juice. Any suggestions for the underneck areas that are so curly, they stay curled and tangled, not staying straight? So I have tons of suggestions for you. One is the most important is developing a good morning routine with heat. Heat plus tension equals direction. All right, let me say that again for you guys. Heat plus tension equals direction. No matter how short your beard is, no matter how long your beard is, if you perfect your heat and brush or your heat and comb routine, it is going to help you out. That is going to really give you a big boost. Another thing I would say is make sure you are using a comb in the shower. When you are washing your beard, when you are rinsing your beard, and especially when you're conditioning your beard, use a comb in the shower and you should be good to go. That should help out a lot there. What's up, Wolf? So hopefully that helped you out on that question. Do balms build up beeswax on the beard? If so, what's the best thing to get it out? Yes. So beeswax does not absorb entirely into your skin and into your hair. So you do need to get rid of that beeswax at some point. You can go a couple of days, 2 or 3, without stripping it out completely. But what you're going to want to do is get a good beard wash to get that out, more so on the stripping side. Pine tar soap is amazing. Most bar soaps, whether it's Honest Amish, whether it's Beard Octane, there's some other great ones out there too. That's going to do a great job for you. What is it best after, where'd this go? After pine tar soap, just a good old-fashioned beard oil. I like to let my beard breathe. A lot of guys like to follow up a pine tar soap with conditioner, and there's nothing wrong with that once in a while. But I encourage you, I challenge you, pine tar soap, wash your beard, and then just follow it up with a beard oil afterwards. And that will help you out a lot. Why do you use a comb in the shower? Sonny, because it's going to get out all those tangles. One of the biggest moments where my beard ease, not health necessary. It's not going to help the health of your beard, but the ease of styling, the ease of combing your beard. And when you get out of the shower is when I add it in. And I have a video almost 2 years old. It's from the very beginning of my channel. I'm going to have to probably do an updated one, but I have a very, very early video where I talk about the benefits of using a comb in the shower. It really helps your beard once you're out of the shower so you don't have the tangles. You know, when you're combing, especially when you get a longer beard, you get some tangles, you get some snags. Man, oh man, it helps out a lot. So, yeah, for sure. Is a heated brush okay every day? Hey, Brent. It depends on your beard. For me, it is not. For others, it is. It depends on what heat you're using, how long you're keeping it on there. Again, what level. My beard does not do well with a heated brush every day. Hey, what's up, Michael Phelps? What's up, buddy? All right. So yeah. What about one of those round plastic bristle things? Round plastic bristle things. Are you talking about in the shower there? I'm not following you there, my friend. I'm not. You'd have to give me more details on that one. And guys, if I miss a question, just kind of wait for a good time and bring it back. Mike, I've tried them, but it's been over a year. It's been a long time since I was able to try them out. Yeah, comb in the shower is clutch, guys. That's one of my biggest tips I can give you is use a comb when you're conditioning in the shower. I use it every day. I use it on rinse days. I use it on wash days. It's a big one. When you comb in the shower, does it need to be a regular size comb or will a double-sided comb? I would say bigger the better. You don't want something that is going to be too fine, and that's going to be one that's not gonna really help one. Don't sleep on the comb in the shower. I did for a long time and finally saw the light recently. There you go, man. I don't lie about it. Mo, how's the mustache? I don't know, man. It's pretty long. I thought of you. This is terrible, Mo, but it's true. I lost a mustache hair in the car the other day, and I said to my head, man, that's crazy when you lose a mustache hair and it's longer than Mo's beard. I'm sorry. I didn't say it out loud. I didn't message you. I just thought it in my head, but I did have to tell you. And I did think that my mustache hairs are longer than the majority of men's facial hair. And I think that's probably accurate. If we took all of the men's facial hair in the world and we did right down the middle, I would bet it's on the shorter side because a lot of guys have shorter stubble beards. Sorry, Mo. Sorry. I didn't say it out loud, but you asked, so I just had to say it. And I was like, man, my mustache hair is probably longer than the average facial hair in the world because my mustache hair is really long. It's at least 2 inches. My mustache hairs are crazy. How long do you guys leave in your beard conditioner while in the shower? As long as it takes me to wash my body. So probably 3-4 minutes. If I'm feeling nice and relaxed, probably up to 5 minutes. So yeah. Shower brush. Yes. Use a brush in the shower, guys. What is the best unscented, inexpensive beard shampoo? I would say, and they're out right now, unfortunately, but Beard Octane LCW Neutral is amazing. What are you guys in the chat? What are some other unscented beard shampoos or beard washes that you guys like? There are some that are scented that I love. Detroit Grooming has a great one. Chesapeake has some good ones, coming out. But my favorite one would be the how's your end on the digging for mole people? No more digging for mole people. All right. Will it ruin a comb to use in the shower? So I've had a wood comb for almost 2 years and it's done nothing to it, Wolf. So mine's been good for a long time. And I'm a little behind on comments here, guys. So please make sure you give me your questions in a little bit there. Just discovered you the other day. Love your vids. Glad you're a fellow Michigander. Awesome, Thomas. Where are you from, man? We're at in Michigan. Do you put beard oil and butter in your mustache? Yes. I treat my mustache just like the rest of... Oh, yeah. Whiskey and Hardtack Greenhorn. Thank you, man. Great call. I use a wood comb. It's like a cheap Amazon wood comb in the shower. Oxhorn. So oxhorn's a little bit different, Wolf. That one is porous. That one is animal product. So I would not recommend a real oxhorn comb in the shower. That's a great question. So yes. What should we do if we're leaving product in bed at night? Change the pillowcases. I've seen those beard bags. I would just recommend a silk pillowcase. That gets the job done. If you are finding a lot of residue on your pillows, you're using too much or you're not letting it sink in enough. All right, podcast. Take care, man. Get some sleep. Sorry if I missed you there. All right. And thank you guys for the recommendations. Thank you for the recommendations that are out there. And keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming, guys. Do you lose beard hairs in the shower when washing and exfoliating? Yes, almost always. Now, this is one of the biggest things that beardsmen have to get used to. It is such a weird feeling to lose beard hairs, right? We freak out. We're like, we love our beard. It doesn't seem possible that we could lose that many hairs. It's all a part of the process. I had a guy message me today really worried, but I lost the long ones, the really long hairs. Yes, it's going to happen. It is natural. It is natural. Please trust me on that one. It's not a fun feeling. Nobody enjoys it, but it's just how it is. It's just how it is there. And what is the length of your beard? My beard is at about 10 inches right now. So my beard's about 10 inches long. Here's a 32-ounce cup. My beard's longer than that. Okay. And again, I'll get back to your guys' questions and everything here, but I got a question for you guys first. Mr. Sonny asked, how was your Memorial Day, Dan? What have you been up to today? Question for you guys. What have you been up to today specifically? We'll get into the weekend in a little bit. Today for me was really busy. I woke up, I went to Menards, and that was a true story. If you guys saw my story on Instagram, I'm looking for some, I don't know what I was looking for, something. And they came over the PA and they said, hello, can we have, I don't think they said hello. They said, can we have Bob to the building supplies? I was like, Bob to the building supplies? I literally looked around like this. Like somebody, like, join in this joy with me. Somebody come and laugh. Somebody tell me you got the Bob the Builder reference that they just dropped on the entire Menards store. It was so amazing. So I went to Menards, got a bunch of stuff, got some stuff for the studio. I got a new rug. Woo! Adult life. We get to celebrate a new rug. I was super pumped for the new rug, guys. And so I got a new rug, did some odd jobs around the house, like replaced a toilet part. Ooh, go crazy, Dan, working on toilets. And then I mowed the lawn, I weed whacked, I edged the lawn, I blew it off, I killed some ants, I set out some mice traps. We got some mice that are killing all of our phlox. Phlox are flowers, for those of you that don't know. And so that was a very, 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 very busy but productive day. Super productive day. After I did that, I showered. I didn't even eat lunch today. I waited all the way to dinner. It was like a pseudo, hey, Beard Swag. It was a pseudo fasting day. I didn't eat for like 18 hours, which is good for you, actually. If you guys didn't know that, that's actually good for you. So after I took a shower, then I watched the kids so Sam could go work on some screens and do some projects for herself. So it was a really good but really, really busy day. All I'm going to say is I'm going to sleep really, really well tonight, and I am excited for that. I'm excited for that one. So, yes, it is. Yeah, intermittent fasting. Yep. So I hit 18 hours today with no food. So that was my long. I'd hit 17 hours last week, but today was 18 hours was my biggest one. My biggest one. All right, Dan, when I first started growing my beard, I tended to pick at a certain area on my beard, finally broke the habit, and once it began to grow longer, that area seems to have a small rat's nest. So, Mike, you probably traumatized the surface. Now, my suggestion to you would be to exfoliate that area really well. I have a video on deep exfoliation, so check that one out. But also look for some carrier oils like emu oil, like hemp seed oil. Those are 2, and even castor oil. Those are 3 proven carriers that are going to really help that traumatized skin. They're going to help dormant follicles and really help that area that you have. How often do you fast? Whenever, I'll be completely honest here, whenever it's convenient to me. So I don't have any schedule. I don't have anything, any goals. It's just when I'm like, hey, I'm really busy this morning. I don't have a lot of time to eat. Let me try fasting. Let me go for 18 today. So that would be one. Austin, yeah, rose hip oil. That's another great one that will help that dormant skin. What are your 3 favorite Detroit beard grooming scents? Mackinac, Belle Isle, Black. Mackinac, Belle Isle, and Black. I also love Sturgis. I also love Orchard Lake. But if you're asking me to pick 3 right now, and you can only have 3, Mackinac, Belle Isle, and Black. Those are my favorites. They're really good. No, Logan, I have not tried the emu oil from Nicholas Beardworks. Yep. No, I have not. My doctor lectures me when I fast. Yeah. And for some people with health issues, I have no idea what's good for you. Your doctor, err on the side of the doctor. That is by no means my area of expertise, but I know generally fasting is good for you. Yeah, thank you, man. I am too. That was pretty crazy, but it was good. Nope, G, I did not eat any breakfast cookies this morning. Sam had them ready, of course. She's amazing, but I have not. Corey, the new mic is awesome, guys. I am loving it so much. This Friday will be the first video with the new mic. Let me see if I can show you guys here easily. Not really. This Friday will be the first video with the new mic. I got the boom stand. I'm going to do tomorrow, guys. Look out for Instagram Live. I'm going to do a tour of the studio on Instagram Live because I've made some really big changes to the studio in the last few days. 313 is good. It's not in my favorite by any means, but it's good. It's good. Definitely. So by using those oils, it should fix itself. It can, Mike. There's no miracle beard product out there, right? There's a lot of things we can do that can help. There's a lot of things you can do to help promote growth. There's a lot of things you can do to help promote the health of your beard, but nothing is going to be set. Nothing's going to be like completely perfect for it. So I got a couple people asking in here. These are my audio junkies. So welcome. They're pretty much celebrities. We got Michael Phelps. Literally, guys, that's his government name. His social security number is, I don't know his social security number, but Michael's a ridiculously powerful and awesome lawyer. And then we have, of course, my man, my supporter. Love this dude. Talked to him today about YouTube. That is Brian Bonds, country music star, music producer, future YouTube star. I went with the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. The Rode, let me say it one more time for you guys. I love it with a passion. Rode Video Mic Pro. Don't forget the Plus. Oh, yeah, baby. And I got a boom stand and I got an articulating arm that I rigged up. Dude, so good. Friday, 8 a.m., first video with the new mic, guys. On Wednesday, I'll have a new video, but it's in the bathroom, so it's just terrible acoustics. You guys know how all that is. It's just bad. Of course, I've tried their beard conditioner. It ranked 3rd on my top 5 all-time beard conditioners, so really good. Yeah, really good. Okay, that's good to know, Mo. That's good to know. I like that. Peppermint oil will keep them away. Won't hurt your plants. All right, good to know. Good to know on that one. Okay. Sam, make you wooden breakfast cookie container yet? Nope, not yet. Okay. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have you tried Monster Beard? I have not. All right, Mike B, take care, man. Dan, have you gotten the limited edition? I have. I was the first one. Mr. Dragon, you got to watch the videos more carefully because I talked about it in my last review for them. So, yes, I have. So, yeah, all right. Brian Bond says, nice. So he approves of that mic. Cool. Yes. Boom, mic. Yep. Got to have the plus. Yes. What's up, Mr. Flying Beardsman? How did you choose the mic? Lots and lots of research, lots and lots of YouTube videos, and help from Scuba. Scuba recommended it to me. It was the number one. I also have a buddy who is like a YouTube tech guy. If you guys want to follow Jared Bush, he has a really nice beard. He's got like 220,000 subscribers. Great channel. How do I find you on Instagram? Robert, you have two options. One, my Instagram name is in the description. Two, just look up DanCBearded on there. Keith, I have a video. They're probably the same on there. So I would check out that video, and if you need me, I can send you a link on that one. I've used it for the first year and my latest video. Okay, good to know, Mike. If it's good enough for your videos, I know I'm doing all right. So that's awesome. That is good to know there, my friend. Tell us more about the unknown soldier. So the unknown soldier is the idea when a soldier's body is brought back and they're not able to identify the soldier, right? We have some bodies that are brought back that are dead. They gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country, and we can say this body is this person. And so the unknown soldiers, we had a massive amount in World War I. We've had a massive amount, of course, in World War II, and we've had a bunch throughout history. And they have a special grave at Arlington National Cemetery. I've been there for the ceremony, and they do the ceremony for the unknown soldiers, and it's there's a lot of history there. It's a really great ceremony, and a lot of people come out for it. We have a lot of family members, all that stuff that goes with it there. Mr. Andrew is a military veteran for our country, and he says less than 83,000 Americans are still listed as prisoners of war or missing in action. All right, wow. Wow, that's crazy, Chris. I did not know that. There will never be another unknown soldier. All troops have a sample of DNA on file. Wow, that's wild. That, of course, makes sense and is brilliant, but I did not know that. Very interesting. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Chris. Chris is also a military veteran of our country. So, man, yeah, thank you. I just built a whole ceiling rig in my garage to get all the lights and stuff off the ground. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yep, Mr. Dragon. Yep, I covered that one. It is my favorite scent from Black Rebel ever. It is absolutely wonderful. It is a pina colada and grapefruit. So good. It's their June scent that's coming out. And so, yeah. Yep, the government has our DNA. Yeah, that's one side of it, right? We don't got to get too crazy on there. But yeah, that's one side of it. All right. Oh, interesting. Very interesting, Andrew. Very, very interesting. So he says, yeah, if you haven't visited the memorials in DC, it's wild. It's a humbling experience if you go to Arlington. Yes, there have been a ton of Korean War vets that have been identified in the past few months till they all come home. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. And the Korean War is also known as the Forgotten War, and that was a brutal war. Essentially started in the middle of Korea, fought all the way down to southern Korea. They fought all the way back up. And we fought all the way back up and pushed pretty much into China. Then we ended pretty much where it stopped. So, yes. For those of you that don't know, Arlington Cemetery is where Robert E. Lee lived before the Civil War. Fact, he returned to it and confiscated it after the war, and that's what happened to it. Yes. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. I had the opportunity early in my Army career to be one of the guards of the tombs. Wow, man, that's crazy. Of the unknown soldier. Unfortunately, it did not work out in the end. Wow, that's a crazy one. Don't they guard it 24/7? Yes, they do. They do guard it 24/7. Joe, take care, my man. Take care. And if you guys have anything on Memorial Day that you want to throw in today, please feel free, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, whether it's a random fact like Camo Cam had there, whether it's a personal experience, truly open for any of that, guys. Truly open for any of that. All right. Yeah, any of that at all. Do you recommend Everyman Jack? I recommend Everyman Jack as a new beardsman. So if you want to get somebody into the beard game, Everyman Jack is a really good option. If you're going to compare it to things like Chesapeake, like Whiskey and Hardtack, like Beard Octane, no, that would not be something that I would recommend for you. I use their shampoo. I used their shampoo today. So yeah. 24/7 hurricane or sunshine. The selection process of the tomb guards is very strict and difficult. Wow. Okay. My brother in law, Army infantry. Okay, absolutely. And again, nothing but remembrance, celebration, right? And I think that is a key part of it, is that celebration. For me, I'm not good with like funerals and stuff like that. I get really, really like awkward around death. I'm not good when somebody has somebody pass away. I don't know how to handle that. My biggest thing is when I'm gone, whenever it is, hopefully it's in my hundreds. Hopefully I'm well lived and all that. I want people to celebrate my life. I don't want some sad, somber funeral. I don't like that stuff. So for me, Memorial Day is just as much a celebration as it is a remembrance and honoring and all that comes with it. So that would be, for me, one way that I look at it. Okay. All right. Got to brag on the veteran community here. I've befriended so many vets that are involved in my life, more than people I've surrounded with on a daily basis. I believe it. I believe it, Andrew. And I've heard some of your stories, man, that you've talked about. Really, really inspirational stuff. Arlington was actually returned to the Lee family. Robert E. Lee's great-grandson sold it to the Secretary of War, Lincoln's great-grandson. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Gary, I understand that. I understand. Yeah, I understand for sure. It's just in our blood. Okay. Yep. Okay. The beard community is full of veterans. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Will you do a Wild Willie's? I've been looking at Wild Willie's. I might, for some reason, I don't know if it's their advertising or what, and this is based on nothing more than just my gut feeling. They just give me they just rub me the wrong way. You know, there's something about their site, their words, their verbiage that I don't know. I have not been one that wants to go into that. I'm not good with death neither, Dan. And I told my family to throw a party. Yeah, and I've literally written that into whatever legal documentation. I don't think it's called a will for me, but I have some kind of legal documentation, and I put that I do not want a funeral. I do not. I don't want any of those ones. Okay. Which beard companies do you feel make a butter product that are almost a hybrid of I don't know. I mean, there's some like styling ones out there. I can't think off the top of my head because some people would say, Detroit Grooming has wax in it. It's a hybrid. No, I would say Detroit Grooming is a beard butter because they invented beard butter. They came up with the term. So that would be, for me, one that was, that's awesome, AK. That's awesome. I noticed there are some extra ingredients in Beard Octane's products I can't pronounce. I was also ignorant enough to research them. Any thoughts on that? Dan, if you're talking about their wash and conditioner, amazing ingredients. There shouldn't be any extra ingredients in their oil, balm, or butter. We're just talking water-based products, I'm assuming, but they're phenomenal ones. Yeah, they are absolutely phenomenal ones. And thank you guys for throwing in the chat your people that you're honoring today and everything. Good wash before leave-in conditioner. A must, or can I just wet it down? You can just wet it down real well. It's either way, it's fine. I like to strip it down and then let the conditioner do the work. Thank you, Michael. Absolutely. But that's just me. Watched your stash styling video today, and the blow dryer is awesome. Just wasn't enough wax. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Nope. Dragon, I have not tried them. Good call, Michael. Honest Amish regular balm is pretty much a hybrid. Yeah, their balm doesn't have a ton of styling to it, so that would be a good one. Utility balm, that's another good call. Beard brand utility balm. So, yeah. Celebration. Yep, I believe it, man. I'm just not good with those. I am not good. I'm not good with those ones. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'll tell you guys a story here real quick. Yes, absolutely. And I have a few videos on that, of course there, Joe. You know, I would not let Joe put out any products that I disagreed with because he's always checking in with me. I stand by his company wholeheartedly. If he put something out that I did not like, I would make sure he knew it. I would make sure other people knew it, but it hasn't happened. He does his due diligence and makes sure he's putting out good ones. So my grandfather's funeral, this is, I was with Sam, so within the last 10 years, let's say 5 years ago. Let's say 5 years ago was my grandfather's funeral. And this is a terrible story, but it sums up how I act once I'm around funerals, once I'm around death. And we are sitting with like an area in this funeral home where there was like 2 couches side to side and then a third one right here. So you had like a horseshoe shape. And let me get a drink here. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to Memorial Day. Cheers to the people we are remembering, we are honoring, and we are celebrating. So it was like a horseshoe-shaped couch setup, and I'm there with like a couple of my aunts and uncles, a couple cousins. I'm with Sam. My dad is there, and a couple other people. It's this huge, huge area, and my cousin, or my uncle, it was my uncle, he goes, hey, have you guys been up to Dee's Lake yet? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, up north, you know Dee's Lake? And I look around. Sam knew what was about to happen, and she gave me like the worst death stare of all time. And she was like doing this, like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. And so I asked one more time, and it was my Uncle Paul. And I said, Uncle Paul, what lake? And he goes, Dee's Lake. And so we're at the funeral, and I love my grandfather. He's the professional baseball player, all that stuff, right? We had a great relationship. And I looked at him, I said, I'm not aware of Dee's Lake, but I have heard of Dee's nuts. Terrible. That should not be said at a funeral. It was funny. I'll give myself that. But at a funeral, I'm in all blacks. I'm dressed up. Everybody just looked at me like, what is wrong with you? Sam was absolutely atrociously like disgusted and embarrassed with me. And I couldn't help it, guys. I don't do well with death. I get like all like, oh, what are you doing? They're like, Dee's Lake. I was like, I don't know. And I set it up so perfectly, like so perfectly. I was like, I don't know about Dee's Lake, but I know about Dee's nuts. And you guys, nobody responded. Nobody laughed. Sam like was about to lose her mind. You got, if you if you don't be like a creeper, go out of your way or anything, but if you guys talk to Sam, ask her about the Dee's nuts story at my grandfather's funeral. Oh, my dad was right next to me. Literally, I had Sam on one side. I had my dad on the other side. And yeah, there was a pin drop crickets moment. I dropped a Dee's nuts joke at my father, last name James Command, at his funeral. So, oh dude, it was I couldn't help it. He literally said, have you been up to Dee's Lake? I was like, and Sam knew it too, because I've dropped a few Dee's nuts jokes in my life. And Sam looked at me and was like, Dan, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're at a funeral. And I was like, oh, man. Oh, so Holly, my dad loved it. My dad couldn't like react because his brothers and stuff were there. But afterwards, he was like, dude, you are a savage. He was like, how are you going to drop that at the funeral? So, yeah, that was that was one of my my like worst like moments. But to bring that all the way back, that was how I react around funerals. I'm not good with that stuff, I'm not, right? When somebody asks you how you doing, it's like the weirdest thing ever, because you're at a funeral and a very special person in your life died. And they ask you how you doing. It's like everybody says the same thing. I've been better. And so it's like, why are we asking this one? So, oh man. So, yep, that was my grandfather's funeral. And again, Sam was with me. She can, she can verify that story. It was, it was something serious for me. So that made me think of, handling, Memorial Day. Adam K, you just missed a joke that I, yeah, Sean, I believe it, man. No, don't ask me to speak at your funeral. Don't ask me to speak at your wedding. I was the the best man for my buddy Jason's wedding. That was really bad. I was the best man for my buddy Rorik, who or not his best man, but I spoke at our school. They wanted me to speak like in this like school thing. And it was, yeah, do not ask me. Steve wants me to speak at his funeral. No, don't ask me to speak at your funeral, guys. It's not going to go well. I'm going to say something horrible about you and everybody's going to stop. It's, oh man, it is crazy. Yeah. I want you to speak at my college graduation party. I rock the mic, guys. I step up no matter the occasion. If somebody's going to throw me a D's Lake, I'm going to bounce back with a D's nuts. It's just going to happen. Would you say that's bad to rinse your beard twice a day with water only? Nope, nothing wrong with that at all. I would say make sure the second part of the day you're throwing some butter in. But nope, nothing wrong with that at all. Off the top of your head, which companies use the Sezzle payment? Guys, help us out here. I know Fable. I know Chesapeake. What other companies use Sezzle? What is your favorite beef jerky flavor? Hot. I like hot. That's a good one. Breaking the tension at it. Yep, you had to, Jason. That's how I handle it. I just started a beard Instagram page. What's the best advice you can do for a brand new page? Andrew, this would be my best advice for a YouTube channel. This would be my best advice for an Instagram page. Just do it for the right reasons. Have fun making content, and that's all that matters. If you worry about numbers, if you worry about pushing it, it's not going to go well. It just isn't. If you're going to go on other people's videos, and I'm not saying right now, genuinely, but you don't want to go on comments and say, hey, check out my page. Hey, look at my page. Hey, guys, follow my page. Just do it. Just do it for fun. Don't freak out about it. Don't worry about things going crazy. Just enjoy what you're doing. Later, Michael. Take care, man. What is Chesapeake's beard restoration? So that's like a mix between a butter and a leave-in conditioner, but essentially like a really light butter. I'm glad I could entertain. I'm glad I could entertain you guys. Ferocious uses Sezzle. All right. Octane uses Sezzle. Okay. All right. Who else uses? Is Sezzle legit? Yes. Sezzle is very, very legit. There's really well on the history there for them. Thank you, Ryan. Okay. What's the deal with spraying your water before beard butter, mist, or soak? Either way, Jason, you want your beard damp, so whatever best way to apply that is, drink. I got a video on that. If you just search beard hydration trick, you'll find my video and it explains all the things behind it. Yep, another great tip from Doug there. Don't try to emulate anyone else. Be yourself. And that is such a hard thing to do. What's up, Detroit Grooming? We were talking about you earlier. Your ears must have been ringing. You have to go back and see if it was good or bad. Thanks, Mike. Immolate yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to copy somebody else. And it's so hard to do that, right? It's so hard to be yourself when you start out. I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast, and he said, when I started comedy, he goes, I realized that I was up there doing somebody else's bit, that I was doing somebody else's show as myself. He goes, I didn't know any otherwise because I'd been watching this person for years. And I get on stage and I just simply tried to be them. So know that you have to understand you have influences, but don't be them, right? I'm a huge fan of Joe Rogan, Pat McAfee, Theo Vaughn, and Sean Evans. Those are probably my biggest influences, right? I didn't watch Scuba and try to be like Scuba. I can't beat Scuba. There's nothing about me that is like Scuba. So I didn't grow up like watching, or didn't grow up. I didn't come into this watching some beard YouTube channel that I like tried to emulate, that I tried to be. That wasn't me at all. And so I did find myself kind of leaning and saying things and doing things that Sean Evans did, that Theo Vaughn did, that Pat McAfee did, that Joe Rogan did. And so I had to really, excuse me. I had to really focus on myself. And speaking about that was scuba coming out of me. Pardon the burp there. So I had to really, really, really like zone in on who I was. And I'm like, no, I gotta be me. Stop trying to talk like Theo. Stop trying to talk like Sean Evans. Be myself. Be myself. It's really, yeah, Pat McAfee's hilarious. Nah, Mike, you ain't got this mullet, baby. This mullet is flowing, absolutely flowing. You ain't got no chance on that. Yeah, and it's for real. Yeah, it's Scooby. Yeah, I just threw out a burp by accident. That wasn't even trying, like came out of me. That was wild. Yes, Everyman Jack is a stripping wash. Yes, it is. When you stick to it and do it at the right reasons, you'll eventually figure out who you are. Exactly. And you do need to figure out who you are. This hat is Rugged Smuggler, guys. Rugged Smuggler, you can find them on Etsy. So when people ask me for advice, that is number one. Thank you, Colin, for that. I appreciate the super chat. Originality is the hardest concept, and it's the easiest to grow. Absolutely, man. I've said it a million times, but it's really, really true. When I started out the channel, there was nobody that was like me, and I wanted to dig into that and be that. You had Scuba. He was obviously the funny guy, the best friend that everybody wanted to talk to and be with. He would burp, he'd swear, he'd talk about chicks. Scott was before me, and he was really raw and uncut. Matt was before me, and he was the businessman, the polished, kind of like a pitch artist. And there were a couple other guys. Actually, there were a lot of guys that just aren't around anymore doing it. They kind of got burned out. They faded, and it didn't work. But there was nobody that came about it as the teacher. And I was a teacher, so that made sense. Check. There was nobody that brought their wife in. I wanted to know what my wife thought of these products. Check. Put that one out there. There was nobody out there that was completely family friendly. That was totally anybody could watch the videos, and that was extremely, extremely important to me. And so that was one of the easiest reasons I grew. If you guys go watch my early videos, there's no one that had worse audio than me. No one. Truly no one that had worse audio than me. I had the worst of the worst audio. My video lighting was awful. Why? It was a slider that I had that I literally would tack a sheet up. I'd take thumbtacks on the sliding glass window, and I would put in a white sheet. So it was the like early ones was terrible. Oh no, Steve, no chance. Please go listen to my early videos. It sounds like I'm down a 30-foot hall with the worst echoes you've ever heard. And so it was, for me, the easiest way to grow was by being myself. 100% by being myself. No, guys, go watch my early videos. They're the worst of the worst. And that was the other thing. There were a lot of reviews out there. There were a lot of people giving tips and tricks, which are phenomenal. But there was nobody that was digging into the research like I was. I was my carrier oils research, the videos when I go into talking about like water-based products, preservatives, scents, FDA. It's all those things, man. There was a lot that went into what I did, and it was all purposeful. I didn't stumble into anything. Everything was with a plan. I'm a coach, right? Everything had a plan, and I went through it. Yeah, Brian. Yep. You gotta have your stuff. Do your audio is awesome, and you have built some diehard beard fans. Yeah, thank you, man. 100%. It's my audio. Just wait till this week, guys. Just wait till this week. I know you won't surprise us with something they can't see. The Bluegrass loves watching you. Thank you. Dan, you've definitely made a unique channel for yourself with the technical quality and the style you bring to reviews. Seriously impressive. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's not always easy when there's not a path, right? I carved out my own path. I also was really the only person that stuck to a schedule. And there may be somebody else out there, but I said, I'm going to do 3 videos a week. I'm going to do 2 live streams a week, and I'm never going to miss, no matter what. And that's really paid off for me too. I loved it, man. Wild. Yeah, absolutely. I love pretty much everyone that they have. Boom, Mike. Yes. Yeah, 100%. Dan C changed the game. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. When I get new products, so that's what drew me into Dan's channel. Oh, thank you, Cam. I appreciate that. Have you tried Ferocious? Like 2 years ago. It's been a very, very long time, but I have tried Ferocious. Yeah, it's about me and the owner, Nate, were just talking about that. It was about 2 years ago that I was trying. How long does your beard need to be to use beard wax? No requirements. Whenever you want. You're right. Trying to make videos you haven't made is hard to do. It is true. It is true. It is true. Thank you, Dan. I've been binge watching 60 Days. What's up, Emo? Yeah, 60 Days is a great one. Great one. You connect most of the beard community. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shower, oil, leave-in conditioner, or just shower and leave in. No oil before leave-in conditioner. Essentially, what your oil is doing is trapping the skin and the hair, and it doesn't allow for any of the work to be done from the conditioner. It's the Seinfeld chain. It's Sirius writes a joke every single day. It's amazing to see what happens when you keep a chain of activity going. Absolutely. If I were to take a break, I would lose a step. I would lose a step. Yeah, I did watch the golf thing yesterday, the highlights at least. Yeah, I did it yesterday, or the highlights of it. And the honesty of your videos is one of the great things of pushing. We appreciate that. So good of you to tell everybody. Thank you. And the honesty is not an easy thing to do. No matter what I'm going to do, there's going to be people that don't like it. And that's okay, right? That's life. That's where it goes. I was listening to a rap song today, and they said, it was Drake actually, and he said, put yourself in their shoes, you'd be hating too. It's like, wow, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Put yourself in their shoes and you'd be hating too. So let's go with my Scotch Porter video, for example. I've gotten so much hate for that Scotch Porter video. Multiple people have made videos like taking shots at me in the Scotch Porter about my Scotch Porter video, without saying my name, of course, but they're like, hey, just because somebody tells you not to buy something doesn't mean don't buy it. That's weak. That's bull. Blah, 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 blah. I can't believe that. I didn't tell anybody not to buy anything. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I gave my honest opinion. And let's say I would have been dishonest. Let's say I would have said, hey, they reformulated and it's amazing. They're better. I would have gotten slaughtered for being dishonest. You guys would have bought the stuff and you would have tried it and been like, dude, Dan's lying. He's saying this. Later, Dragon. He's saying this because he has an affiliate with them. And it was a no-win situation. I had to talk about Scotch Porter making their changes. There was no way around it. People were asking me on a regular basis, and I had to make a video about it. Scotch Porter was my #1 affiliate going into that video. I still had an affiliate when I filmed and released that video. Still had an affiliate, my #1. I actually had my biggest month ever with them that month of that video because people wanted to try the products. So I made the video. I was completely honest. It was not as good. I did not like it. Is it bad? Is it going to hurt your beard? No, not at all. Is it the worst conditioner out there? No, not at all. Their other beard products are the worst out there. Their beard balm, their beard serum, all those ones are horrible. The ingredients are bad. The texture is bad. The consistency is bad. It's all bad. But their conditioner originally was the best I'd ever had. They changed it. It was no longer good. I did not expect to get so much backlash for saying that. It was unbelievable how mad people were about me having my experience with that. So that one was absolutely crazy. So you got to be honest. You got to be honest when you do it. Yeah. And I will say that I was the conductor of the butter train when people like Scuba was saying he had a video where he literally said, I don't see the purpose of beard butter, and he didn't have anything. I came out and I was like, hey, I love beard butter. I am the biggest fan of beard butter. I don't know. Out to here, I like to blend them, so I don't really see it too much for my mustache. How long does it take to make a video with editing before you post it? I'm always 1 week ahead on videos. So this week I have my videos filmed, edited, uploaded for Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday already. So I go 1 week ahead. How long does it take? That's a loaded question. I've been working on some videos for over 6 months. I've made some videos in a week. So it just depends. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have not Bearded John. I have not used that one. Depends on how honesty is presented. Honesty doesn't have to be harsh or condescending. Honesty works best when there's kindness and consideration. Absolutely. In emo, I would challenge you, and I don't think you're taking any shots at me there, but I would challenge you and anybody else to go back and anybody else to go back and watch my Scotch Porter update video and tell me that there was not honesty. Tell me that it was not done with consideration. Tell me that it was not harsh. I thought an extremely professional, well done video. And yeah, so that would be my challenge for anybody that said that there was something wrong with that Scotch Porter video. My only thing I would ask you is go watch it again. Go tell me that I delivered it in a condescending way or a harsh way or an unprofessional way. I thought that I was very considerate, very, very, very professional with it. I'll never forget a major producer saying you're not doing what you're really supposed to be doing until you've got, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jason. I love teaching, man. I was born to be a teacher. There's no doubt about it. Dan, I couldn't use the Scotch Porter OG due to irritation. It could be, Ryan. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Give it a shot. Speak the truth loudly, even while the hurt. Insult, especially when they hurl insults. Yeah, no doubt. All right. Hopefully, Michael, we have a season. Yeah, hopefully we have a season. That would be, hey, Vinny P, what's up, man? I just had to stop by. Keep it coming, man. Absolutely. What would you recommend? Would you recommend lard as a beard ingredient, bacon grease? No and no. No, I would not recommend either of those ones. I need to do that instead. Yeah, I'm always a week ahead. So my videos are ready to go. They're edited, they're uploaded, they're thumbnailed, they're everything for coming up on this one. Fable says, Dan has been honest with me more than one occasion. It's welcome criticism. Any company that works closely with me, I'm always more than honest with them. That's a big one. Dan, do you have any war movies you like to watch on Memorial Day? No, Justin, I got to be honest. I did not watch any war videos today. You always show the utmost respect whenever the review or product. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that. Big man, I'm not the biggest fan of the boss man. So yes, AK, I set up a call with, I've seen some. Okay. I set up a call, or not, they set up a call. Scotch Porter set up a call with me after the video. They wanted to discuss my thoughts and essentially told me they were moving to a new affiliate platform. They changed companies with who tracks their affiliates, and they did not invite me on the new one. They were like, you don't love our products. We don't want you. Essentially, why would you want to be an affiliate if you don't love them? And I didn't argue with them. I didn't ask for it. I didn't push it. And so we just kind of left it at after that. So yeah, we had a phone conversation, and that was about all we could do there. Thank you, Ron. Dan also has to be more considerate of his fan base than the companies whose products change them. Yeah, absolutely. I have to be honest. That's the biggest thing is I have to be honest. If I was not, I would lose everything. There's no way around it. Has Sam ever had to grab your beard? Nope. Nobody's really ever grabbed my beard. How do you find time with family, jobs, making videos? I work at night. So right now, Sam, the boys, and Violet are all asleep. I have from about 9 o'clock on is my time. So I can do whatever I want from that. Thank you, Sean. Yep. And again, I would just ask people if you thought there was anything wrong with that Scotch Porter video, just watch it again. That's all I ask. Just watch it again. Tell me if you don't think so. Do you use any unscented oil when matching a scented butter? Yes, all the time. Absolutely. Emo, Dan, you're never harsh. No, put anybody down. I've seen some of those non-positive reviews you've had there, and still with kindness consideration. Thank you, Emo. I appreciate that. It's always conscious. It's something I really try to strive for. Have you ever had to shave your head? Yes, I was a swimmer and water polo player in high school and college. We shaved our head every year to do that. Hey, I know you did a video on them, but any thoughts on subscription service like Beard Bento? If you are in the market for trying new companies, it doesn't get any better than that. No thought. Beard Bento, Alex does an amazing job. It's a really good one. Has anybody tried whiskey and hardtack soap? Guys, go ahead and throw a comment down below. I actually have a whiskey and hardtack video dropping Friday. Ready to go. All right, later, Todd. Take care. Are there any other European companies? No, I've tried like 3 or 4 ones outside of 7 Potions, but I don't like them. I don't like them. So what if you go on vacation? Do you double down and knock out twice as many in 1 week? Yes, Brian. So the only time in the history of my channel I have missed an upload schedule, anytime I've missed an upload schedule was when we went to Disney. And I still live streamed. We did Commands Corner live from Disney last year. But I did not upload that week, mainly because I did not want to worry about responding to comments, but that was a mistake. I should have worked ahead of time. I've gone on several vacations since then. And yes, Brian, I worked ahead of time and I pumped out the videos. Dan, you think you'll ever run out of content? Always product reviews? No, man. I've got a list more than you could ever imagine. I have new video ideas every day. I wish I had more hours in the day. Wish I had more hours in the day. Dan, how involved do you get with these beard companies? When it's the collab scent, I have pretty much total control. I can tell them, do this, do that, change this, change that. You can ask Chesapeake, you can ask Beard Octane, you can ask any of these companies. I make sure that I really, really have it. Beard John, no, I've not tried them. I make sure that I have my complete touch on it. I wonder if Scotch Porters realized they messed up. Maybe they haven't. You know, they're in Target. I wish them well. I don't wish anybody negatively at all. Scotch Porter never did anything bad to me, so I have nothing bad. So I hope they're doing well. I hope they're killing it in Target. What are your teaching hours during the week? Depends, man. Fridays are crazy busy. Mondays are usually busy. It just depends on the day. Keep whatever that means, man. Keep it, whatever it means, man. Should be. Beard's got to be over by 10 now. Yeah, yep, I'm just past 10. Later, Vinny. What do you think of RDS Man Beard Butter? I've not tried it, John. I've been, for being transparent here, I'm surprised they have not sent it out to me. All right, later, Billy. Take care, man. Is Luxurious Bastard in the USA? Yes, they're in California. So, yep, they are. Okay, let me see. Really excited. Got my email pre-order. Nice. On Grave Before Shave products, average, Ben. Grave Before Shave is easily available because it's on Amazon. Average prices, beautiful artwork, good scents, average feeling beard. So they're not bad by any means, but they're not great. When will we see carrier oils? Just randomly, Justin. I throw them in there just when it feels right. I don't really have any set schedule for when this happens or that happens. I just kind of go with what I want to do, which is beautiful. Jeff, I actually have a video on that. Drink. If you look up DanC Barbershop Scents, you'll find a video. Top 3. Number 1 is Ginger Jamboree from Beard Octane. Number 2 is probably Command and Conquer from Chesapeake. And then after that, oh man, Leisure from Royal Beardsman's amazing. There's a lot. Dan is a control enthusiast. We don't usually use the term freak. Yes, I am a control enthusiast. Yeah, I have a video on that. Race to the front. I have a video. If you just look up beard humidity, you'll find my video. So yes, check that one out. I think it'll really help you out. Any special brand of shirts you are wearing now for your beard? Jersey, the company Beauty and the Beard MI, Sam's. It's Jersey. I love the company Jersey. Will you do another Amazon product review? Not in the near future. I don't have any plans right now. But probably at some point, yes. Yeah, probably at some point. Do you think there's room left on YouTube for more beard channels? Of course. I've been on a mission. I don't know if you missed it, Mr. Uncle Friend, but I've been on a mission to challenge people to create channels. I don't think it necessarily has to be beard related, but I think that this is a beautiful outlet for anybody mentally to get out what they want to get out. So yes, as long as you're original, don't copy Scuba, don't copy me, don't copy Matt, don't copy anybody else. As long as you bring a unique angle, yes, there is tons of room. It only helps us. It helps, gives another perspective. All right. Yeah, Brian says you got to get it right away. Got to get it right away. I agree. Okay. Dan, if you had to choose an ingredient, I would choose CBD in that situation because of its anti-inflammatory properties. They're amazing. So yes, I love both, but I would choose CBD. Have you stopped trimming altogether? For now, I'm not trimming until my beard looks better. Yeah. On the middle of the stash, no, I have not, but I'll write that down, Nicholas. That's not a bad idea. If you guys ever have video ideas, truly email me or send me a message on Instagram. I can't promise you I'll make it. I can't promise you any timeline in which I'll make it, but I keep a list, a crazy list of beard video ideas, guys. And it's my next one here. You guys ready? Here are my beard video ideas. Don't worry, we'll get down there. So I keep a crazy list. You guys are welcome to send me anytime. And I go through and I check them off. Let me go back up here. Yeah. So when I tell you guys I obsess over this, this is my outlet. This is my life. Guys, this is my life. That was, again, this is, you can see the top there. Video ideas, it says, right? I take this stuff seriously. This is what I do. Let me show you, and I have a category for my videos. Let me show you a video. Just let me pick one up here of my notes that I do to get ready for a video. Right? Let me see another one here. Here's another one. You ready? These are notes that I take to get ready for a video. And I read nothing while I film a video, guys. I am just going by me. Oh, where'd it go? All right. Yeah, so here again is my videos. Love it. So again, please, if you ever have a video idea that you want me to cover, send me a message on Instagram or email, and I will write it down. I cannot promise I'll make it. I can't tell you when I'll make it, but I will write it down. Dad Beard, if you join my Facebook group, I actually have a map that gives recommendations for beard barbers, and that would be the best way to do that. Speaking of shirts, tell Sam C I got my shirt last week. Awesome. Do you ever go back and wear Honest Amish? All the time. Premium only, but yes, I wear the Honest Amish Premium all the time. So, yeah, it's a great time to make content. It really is. Andrew says, Dan has been such an incredible inspiration to me just about every area of my life. Man, thank you. Wow, I appreciate that. The humidity in the South is starting. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Thank you, man. Yeah, I encourage everybody. I've done nothing but encourage people to create. It's not a competition. I don't feel like threatened if somebody's making a channel, somebody's doing well. That's great. That's wonderful. If you get bigger than me, full disclosure, that's good for me. That's bringing in new people that get to see me. So yes, no mullet cam. I got no products to show off. Yeah, I got no products to show off. So beard wash, one of the worst I've ever used, John. Absolutely horrible. The very first beard wash I used was Billy Jealousy, and it's really bad. So Hunter, that would be one of the videos I've been working on for a very, very, very long time. And it's really hard information. So I don't have an educated opinion yet, but I will. That's my promise. I will. Wow. Yeah. It's, I put the work in, guys. There's no doubt. If you ever, thank you, Steve. If you guys haven't had a chance to hit the thumbs up, I do appreciate that. So thank you guys. Does Sam C still have a car decal in the shop? Yes, we do. And we're going to give some away, actually, guys. I didn't want to make tonight about decals, but my buddy Charlie, Mr. Lyons, he is going to give away 4 different decals for tonight. So we're gonna throw those ones. We're gonna throw those as a giveaway in just a little bit. So yep, we're gonna give these away in just a second here. Dan, what category do you use? YouTube? Whatever matches the video. If it is a tips and tricks video, it's a how-to style. If it is a carrier oils video, it's an education. If it's I like my haters video, I believe was entertainment. So usually how-to style or education. So yes. A little birdie told me minoxidil is not for your face. So minoxidil is for hair. It doesn't matter if it's your head. It doesn't matter if it's for your face. It's Rogaine. It's minoxidil is the active ingredient in Rogaine. So it can work for both. For some people, not for everybody, not at all for some. It's again, I'm gonna have a video. When I put it out, you will know that it is really good information. How do you keep up with all the questions in your streams? I don't. I miss a lot. I apologize. What is the name of Sam C's shop? It is Beauty in the Beard MI. Let me pull up a link for you, my friend. And it's on Etsy. So here's anybody that's asking. I'm not pushing it by any means, but anybody that's asking, here is the video or her site right there. If you guys want to check that one out. Any chance to get liquid gold with a stronger scent? That would be for Joe there. If he's probably on the realm of being legal and probably not much he can do there. Joe knows the laws through and through, which is beautiful. Beautiful one. If all I have is my phone, is a one shot, no editing with my kid holding my phone in okay place. Yeah, Buffalo. Absolutely, man. Like I said, guys, if you feel insecure about your videos, go check my early videos. Seriously. Sort by oldest and go look at my old videos. It is, hey, what's up, Justin? One of my former students right there. Hope you're doing well, buddy. But go look at my early videos. If you guys are like, I don't have the quality, I don't have the audio, I don't have the lighting. No. Go look at my first year of videos. Awful audio. The worst audio. Terrible lighting. Some videos I was completely white and saturated because it was over lighting. Some videos it was dark and you couldn't really see me. Just atrocious videos. I wasn't myself. It's a really weird thing to stare at a camera and try to have a conversation and be normal and let your real personality come out. And it's really, really difficult to do. Now I am 100% myself. What you see is me, right? The Kendall kid right there. JK in the building. He was my student for a very long time, and he can tell you that, yeah, thank you, Justin. He can tell you that this is me, whether I'm talking to 12-year-olds, whether I'm talking to my wife, whether I'm talking to 40-year-old grown men with beards right now. This is who I am, and it takes a long time to get to know who you are and become yourself while talking to a dead camera. Right now, I don't see any of you, but I'm talking to you. I'm having a great conversation for all of you guys, because of you guys, of course. Yes. And there Justin says, and again, this is one of my students, guys. One of my students can come in here, see me talking to you and say, hey, that's him. That is who it is. It doesn't matter, Kevin. It doesn't matter if my principal comes in. It doesn't matter if what did you mean as a Scott? I don't remember, Bobby. Bobby, I think you offered like an idea on something, and I said, let's use you as a guinea pig. Average growth for 6 months would be 3 inches. The average person grows a half an inch of beard a month. Half an inch of beard a month. I feel like I have had this exact same convo. Listen up, creators. It's the truth. Absolutely, man. All right, William. Take care, man. Dan, leaving those videos up shows how honest it really is. Oh, and Sean, I want to take them down, man. Trust me. Oh, goodness gracious. I want to take those videos down so badly. So badly, man. I really do. A prescription for thickening eyelashes. I've not heard of that, Matthew. I have no idea. Dan, you the man. A tip of a lifetime. I comb the beard in the shower while conditioner is in. After, when I was using the blow dryer, there was hardly any tangles. Sonny, I'm telling you, man. I know a few things. All right, later, Holly. Take care. Tell Don good night for me. Justin, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. Yeah, Steve, absolutely. Absolutely. You want those videos down? Yeah, man, my beard was much shorter then. I was much quieter, much more like somber. The audio, the video was just awful, man. But yeah, all around, I want those videos down, but a lot of them have good views. A lot of them bring people to the channel. I just hope that they click that video and they're like, oh man, this sounds bad. This looks bad. Let me see what he's been up to. And then they click my channel and they hopefully see that it's grown. Cheers, guys. I gotta step up my water real quick. Absolutely, David. I told you, man, that lack of hissing in the background is so much better. So much better. So much better. When do we get back on that PS4? Justin, I've not touched it probably since the last time I played with you. What was that, like 6 months ago? Maybe more than that. I have not come near the PS4. You got to leave the videos up. It shows growth and gives hope. Yeah, man. And I know a lot of you are going to go watch some of those old videos. You'll see that it's still me. The content's the same. The dedication, the originality, all of that is still the same back then. It's just worse quality, man. Worse quality. Don't pull them down. They're great teaching moments for everybody. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. Have you ever taken any videos down? Yes, I've taken many videos down for different reasons. But yep, I have taken videos down before. Mainly some of them I've gone back and recapped. One of them was a lawsuit. And so that's for another story and another day. But yes, I have taken videos down before. For me, a scalp massager, I don't think does enough to exfoliate the skin. A lot of people believe that it's good, but for me, it doesn't work with my thick beard. So for me, that's just something that it does not really do there. All right, well, we got a little bit of a lull in the action here, guys. Again, this is from Charlie Lyons. He is a supporter of the channel. He's a great dude, talks to me all the time, and he wanted to pay it forward. If you guys remember last week, it was Everett won a giveaway, and he said, you know what? Pay it forward to the next person. Nice, Sean. Yeah, Friday, Sean, 8 a.m. Friday. Kevin, you'd have to go back and check out my 2019 best video and then check out my top 5 beard conditioner video. All right. Yeah, right, Dad Beard. Too funny. All right. We're going to give away 4 decals here, guys. Four decals here. All right. We're going to go with like a nice and Kevin. Too funny. We're going to go with a nice and calm giveaway time. Giveaway time. So, since it is Memorial Day, guys, I don't know if Silky's going to be stopping in tonight. He was like, we might kind of just play some music on the air tonight and not go with the Memorial Day crazy vibes. You know, it's kind of contradictory a little bit, but I don't know. He hasn't fully came over and decided yet. So, all right. Decals, guys. We're going to give away 4 decals. So giveaway here. And all I ask, and these are outdoor decals. You can put them on your car. They're going to last, I think it's a 6-year guarantee. It's the highest quality you can buy. Literally, you can't get anything that's more quality, more expensive. So this is we're going to give away 4 of these. I only ask you to enter if you're actually going to use it. If you're going to put it on your car, if you're going to put it on your truck, if you're going to put it on your water bottle, if you're going to put it on your welding helmet at work or whatever it may be, that's the only thing that I ask you. In your computer with some epic lights. All right. Okay. All right. Or your SUV, yes. SUV is as well is something that you can do here. So only enter once, guys. The internet's going to prioritize your answer. Keep that in mind. Essentially, what that means is it may show up on your screen as if you are the winner, but that's not actually true because it prioritizes your answer over everyone else. And I love the decals because it helps you guys rep the channel. The thing that I also really like is it's just like a general beard logo, right? It doesn't scream. If anybody doesn't know me, they're not going to be like, oh my gosh, is that a DanCBearded logo? They're going to be like, hey, man, that's a cool beard logo. So I think that would be pretty good. Yes, the decal can fit onto a cell phone case for most cell phone cases. Yes. All right. We are, what do we got here? Okay. We're going to take the first 4 ones that get it correctly here. So hopefully we get enough on these ones. Yeah, Pete, I passed that on to a new beardsman. I passed that on to a new beardsman. Yeah, thank you, Pete. We had Pete that paid it forward, another gift card. So that one was all set, Mr. Pete. Thank you, sir. All right. Go ahead, guys. Pause here. Hey, there you go. This is Charlie who is doing this giveaway right here. Go ahead and give us a number. 1 through 20. Only enter once, guys. 1 through 20. All right, Gary, send me your address, Gary. I got to have your address. 1 through 20. We're going to take the first 4 winners for this decal giveaway here. And I believe we had 4 winners. It looked like it in passing. I know I saw 3. So again, guys, only enter once. Only enter once. If you win, you need to send me your address. Gary, I need your address. And I will get one out to you tomorrow personally. All right, so we're going to go through. Okay, make sure you guys go through here. The winning number is 4, but I'm going to take the first 4 people that have it correct on my screen. The first one is Dad Beard. Congratulations, Dad Beard. Next up, we have Bobby. Awesome. And guys, if you could, please, please, please send me your information tonight. Next up, we got Josh. Awesome. If you guys want to throw a congrats in the chat, that would be awesome. And the next one, oh, shoot, not this one. Sorry, I was so close. Oh, Kevin Breck. All right, where did it go? Okay, there he goes. And our next one is Mr. J. Mr. J. Awesome. And Gary. Thank you, Gary. So, guys, if you won here, and this is from Charlie, Mr. Lyons. You mean all the pack? No, man, I did not keep a single address, Gary. I can tell you that wholeheartedly on that one. Guys, go ahead and contact me tonight with your name and your address. Your name. Thank you, Joseph. That's awesome. Your name and your address on Instagram, or give mine to Gary, Dan. I'll send him one to both, Bobby. Bobby, send me your address, man. You can pass it to somebody else. He's got one. He's got one coming. DanCBearded or Dan_command at yahoo.com. I just need your government name and your address. No blood type. No nothing else. I don't need a fingernail sample. I don't need a hair sample. I don't need your social security number. I don't need your cell phone password. I don't need a fingerprint. I don't need a cheek swab. I don't need any of that stuff, okay? Just simply Dad Beard. Woo! I just simply need your address and your government name. Yeah, Bobby, you keep that, man. Thank you, though. That's super kind of you. All right, Adam. Adam, make sure you go back and watch that joke. It was worth it. It was a terrible joke I told at my grandfather's funeral. If you guys were not here earlier, oh my goodness gracious, I told a terrible shoe size. Not tonight, Logan. Not tonight. For this one, I do not need shoe size. Okay. So thank you. And I saw on Instagram, I didn't open it up to read the messages, but I saw a couple of you sent me video ideas already. Awesome. Thank you guys. I'm not begging for them. I'm not hurting for content. I have more content than I can handle, but sometimes you guys have the best ideas that I never thought of. So you're good. Oh, Sonny, you missed it. Oh yeah. Why is a 2-minute silence at 3 p.m. Any particular reason? I don't know if there's a particular reason with it. Of course, it's for Memorial Day for those that were lost. But it was, I don't know if there's a reason why it was 2 minutes or why it's at 3 p.m. So, yeah, any video ideas, guys, send them to me. Send them to me anytime. I'm always up for them. All right. Do I need to tell the funeral joke again? Do I need to give that one, or are we good? It was Sonny. It was oh man, it was bad. It was. I don't handle death well. I don't handle funerals well. I'm not good at dealing with how people interact. I'm not good with telling people, all right, I'll tell it again, guys. Terrible, not extremely appropriate, but it's not good. Nice, Steve. All right. So I was at my grandfather's funeral. My grandfather that I always talk about, my dad's side, the professional baseball player. My mom's dad died when I was very young, so I don't even really remember him too much, but he died when I was very young. Yeah, Cam, good one. All right, so here, let me get this one real quick. All right. The 3 p.m. time was chosen because it's the time when most Americans are enjoying time off work for the national holiday. The moment was first proclaimed in May 2000 for Memorial Day that year. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so I was at this funeral for my grandfather, and we were in this like U shape of couches. So there was like two couches facing each other and then going this way. And it was like Sam was on one side of me on my right side, and my dad was on the other side on my left side. And then I had like my uncle and my aunt across from me. I had a couple cousins. I had another uncle, I had another aunt, not related or not married. And we're all sitting there. And my uncle Paul says to the group, and it says to everybody, he's kind of talking to my dad who's right next to me. So he's looking directly right at me. And he goes, have you guys made it up to Dee's Lake? And this is a real lake in northern Michigan. I am not exaggerating or making this up. I don't know the exact spelling of it. But he said, have you guys made it up to Dee's Lake in northern Michigan? And I said, Uncle Paul, what lake? Like, can you clarify on that one? What lake did you ask if we were going up to? And he said, Dee's Lake. And I look over, and Sam is looking at me like, don't you dare. I will kill you. She knew what I was about to do. She fully understood because I've dropped a similar like line, but this was set up. Keep in mind, guys, my hand was forced. My uncle asked me if I'd been up to Dee's Lake, and my hand was forced, and she looked at me, gave me like the throat. She goes, don't you dare. Do not. And I said one more time, I said, Uncle Paul, what lake? I just want to make sure I don't know that lake. He said, Dee's Lake. And I said, I've never been up to Dee's Lake, but I sure do know Dee's nuts. And she just dropped her head. Nobody said a word. Nobody laughed. Everybody was so like, oh my God, did this happen? I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not good with death. I'm terrible at funerals. That was completely inappropriate. And then afterwards, my dad goes, you savage. He wasn't mad at me or anything. He was like, I couldn't laugh in front of Uncle Paul, but you savage. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I cannot believe I dropped at Dee's Lake. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I'm in all black. I'm in my dress clothes, sitting in the funeral hall. Is that the right term? In the funeral room. And I could not believe that I dropped that and nobody laughed, man. Yeah, when someone opens a door, you got to walk through. Bye, Adam. Bye, Jenny. He asked me if I'd ever been up to Dee's Lake. I could not. I had to drop it, guys. And again, the best part was Sam looking at me like, you better not. There's no, don't do it, babe. And she was so mad. She was mortified. She was embarrassed. But she knows. Oh, yeah? Coach Saban has that? She was so embarrassed, but I had to, guys. I had to. There was no way I couldn't do it without that. So it was a good time. I enjoyed that. It's right. I don't like tension, right? Like I said, at funerals, everyone's like, how are you doing? I could be better. A huge figure in my life just died. Like, what do you say in that situation? Oh, great. Doing well. Oh, Nis. Dan, what are the books on the shelf behind you? Justin, good question. They're actually really cool. Let me get these books for you guys. Don't mind me rearranging here, Justin. I'm just kidding. So these books we purchased in an estate sale in our city, and they are textbooks from 1934 and, oh man, Michelle said she's texting Sam first thing. Oh yeah, you can ask Sam. Sam will remember this story and Sam will verify everything. I think some people sometimes are like, no way. There's no way you dropped a D's nuts at a funeral. I did. So that one is from 34 actually. Yeah, 1934. Okay. Let me find, in this paper, guys, look at that. Oh, it smells so good. So I got this in the estate sale. Let me find the year on this one. Okay. Super old. I don't know the year on this one, guys, but it's really, really, really old. And the really, really cool thing about this one is, yeah, this is a 1934 edition. And again, it's the New England edition. I'll show you in here. How cool is that? And the really, 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 really cool thing, guys, is if anybody doesn't know here, I teach at a school district called Grand Blanc. It's one exit from Flint, literally. Look at this. Look at this tag in here. This was from the high school that I teach at. Well, I teach at the middle school, but the high school I graduated from. American Government. Look at how cool that is. And then this one is, it's got the really cool emblem on there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Can you guys see that? Look at how old that is. And this is the history of the United States from Hawthorne. So extremely old books, guys. Really cool. Look at this picture in here. Yeah, so those are the books there. What are some all-time favorite books? Brian, I couldn't even tell you, man. I'm not good with those. I am not the biggest book reader. I read at a crazy level. Not at a crazy level. I read at in massive volume, but I usually read like research. I usually read like peer-reviewed journals. I usually read things like that. Sit back up here. Gotta get everything looking pretty again. There we go. So yeah, thanks for asking. That was a really cool one. Yeah, Andrew, we'll make it happen, man. I would love to do that. So yeah, I don't necessarily sit down and read books, but I read research constantly, all day, all night. I always, I'm just messing with you, Justin. I was appreciative to be able to show that off, man. Thank you for asking. That was really cool. Do you still explore new beard companies or products? Pretty much on a weekly basis. I do more reviews on new companies to me than I do of returning companies. So yeah, I do a ton. And if I do read a book, it is usually an audio book when I'm driving. So for sure. Thank you, Hunter. Take care, man. Yeah, Sean. I'm a very controlling person, and not in a way like Sam could do whatever the heck she wants, but I like control of my organization. I like control of a lot of stuff. Vikings grad, this is the first I've heard of it, so I don't actually have any plans to, but I'm sure I will check it out. And again, guys, if you just came in and you missed the start of the stream, Memorial Day is an extremely important day in U.S. history. It started out as a day where they decorated the graves after the Civil War, and all wars had different decoration days, they called them, and they decided as a federal government to bring all of those days together. It really was World War I that bonded everybody to kind of unanimously, the North, the South, say, hey, let's make this day in the end of May, and they officially set it to the fourth Monday in May, and today is about celebrating, honoring, and remembering those soldiers that gave up the ultimate, their life for our freedom, for our country. And it's really weird for me not to be in the classroom and give that passionate speech to them, because one of the most important things that I do as a history teacher for middle schoolers with their moldable minds, that really important part of their life, is to impress into them the importance of the military, the importance of honoring our veterans, the importance of Memorial Day. For me, if they're not going to hear that from anybody else in their life, and many of them do, but some don't, they need to hear it from me, because that is something we need to value, we need to remember, and we need to celebrate. So today is a celebration of those soldiers that lost their lives, a grave memorial. It is a decorations day. It is really, really important day in the U.S. It's not just a day off. It's not a barbecue day. There's nothing wrong with those things. Celebrate. But it's the actual moral. It's the actual kernel inside there that we really need to make sure we're remembering is those people that die for our country. I mean, they literally go out there and they're fighting for our country and lost their life. We got to honor that. We got to remember that. So it's huge. Back when I was active duty, I talked with a World War II vet at a pub, and after he died, I found out he was a Medal of Honor recipient. Wow. Never know who you're sitting next to. Very, very true. Very, very, very true. Yep. In every single military member, every single veteran gives. Some gave it all, gave the ultimate, gave their life for our country. So yes. And again, guys, and wholeheartedly thank you to our active duty military members. Thank you to our veterans, and thank you to those that have passed. So yes, for sure. All right. This is cool. I'm sitting here combing my beard. That's nice. I'm gonna have to get my comb in. I'm gonna have to figure out my beard butter for the night. All right, let me poll you guys here. I have a couple options for tonight. Don't answer yet until I give you all my options. Detroit Grooming Mackinac, Rugged Smuggler Snow Melt, Chesapeake Command and Conquer. What should I go with out of those three? Detroit Grooming Mackinac, Rugged Smuggler Snow Melt, or Chesapeake Command and Conquer? Okay, Mackinac. Snow Melt, Mackinac, Peak, Mackinac, Peak, Detroit Grooming, Peak, Mackinac. All right, it's close, but it's looking like, oh man, it's close. It's looking like Mackinac. Peak is coming in at the end here. It's looking like Mackinac's in the lead. Yes, I would consider Beard Brand's Utility Balm a butter. Yes, I would. Real mean, going crazy on the spam again. Easy, buddy. Easy on that enter button. Just kidding. When is Deep Mackinac back in stock? I don't think they have any plans right now, Justin. It was a special release with me. I was the one that begged them. It was kind of our collaboration. And if they do it, it'll be seasonal. So it'll be seasonal. I just want to know how strong the peppermint in Command and Conquer is. Does it balance? It's extremely well balanced. The strongest note in Command and Conquer is lemon. And then everything after that is more subtle, but it balanced in a really, really beautiful way. You can only enter once. Yeah, you've learned that lesson. Detroit Grimmon said last time I asked next year. Yeah, I think it's planned for a seasonal one. You're an all-around great dude. Glad to subscribe. Thank you, Corey, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate every subscription, guys. I appreciate every comment. I appreciate every view, every thumbs up. I appreciate you sharing videos and bringing your friends in more than anything, because that means they're the same as you, a good person, a really, really thoughtful person. So thank you guys. That makes that really makes this a special place, man. We have a crazy, like, loyal following. I can't even explain it, man. Can't even explain it. What's your number one go-to beard wash? LCW from Beard Octane. Easy, hands down, my number one. I love Honest Amish beard and body bar soap as well. I like Detroit Grooming's beard wash. I like Chesapeake's beard wash. I like Seven Potions beard wash. I like Whiskey and Hardtack's beard wash. But if I had to pick one, there's no question. It's a clear number one for me is LCW from Beard Octane. The lather is crazy. You only need a small pea-size amount of wash for my beard. It'll last you forever. It's got great ingredients, great preservatives. Absolutely amazing. I know he's sold out right now, Joe. I get messages all day about it being sold out. Joseph Miller. Let's get the LCW back in stock, especially neutral. Oh, it's not sold out? Dude, it was sold out. Check your facts, Daniel. All right, guys. I apologize for taking you on this field trip. Let's back up. Joe, you didn't tell me that? Not the neutral. Okay. Let's see this here, buddy. Let me check this one out here. Okay. That's what I thought, my friend. Sold out. Okay. All right. So I was pretty correct there. My facts were, hey, this one's sold. That's what I'm talking about. This one's sold out. Sold out. Good job, Bluegrass. You're making me friends fight, and me and Joe, we fight. Sold out there. Is LCW a conditioner as well? No, Sonny. It was in stock about an hour ago. Joe, you got to give me this update. I get people harping on me all day. Sonny, LCW is a straight up beard wash. It is a lathering, conditioning wash. What that means is it is a daily wash. It's not something that's going to really deeply strip your beard, but it is not a conditioner in any way. It is a daily beard wash, a gentle beard wash. So yes. When my work closed temporarily due to the virus, I shaved to get a fresh start and grow it better. Then I discovered your channel. Beautiful, man. Good timing. LCW is great. Neutral LCW showing in stock for me. Joe, I'm talking about the big one. Okay, so the smaller one's available. All right, the smaller one's available, guys. All right. And guys, don't forget Dan C10 all caps is your discount there for when he has it in stock. So we were both right, Joe. We were both right. I said it was sold out, and one of them is sold out. But one of them's not sold out. So you got me. I can admit when I'm wrong. One of the beard washes of LCW Neutral is in stock. I don't know what SAE is, Joe. You're speaking in all these tough terms, and I don't get it. Out for a week, have to get butters first. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I hear you. Well, all right, gentlemen, ladies, friends, family, all of you guys out there. I think this is about the time we're going to wrap it up. Again, there's no Silky tonight. He didn't feel right coming in. Are the oil jugs? Okay. All right. I knew they were the big ones, but I didn't know what it stood for. I didn't know that like off the top of my head. So yeah, he didn't feel right coming in with the I talked to your grandma, Sonny. Oh, Sonny, you crack me up, man. Oh my gosh. Not only did you get me great jerky, Sonny, it's running low, by the way. I'll send you a message. I'm just kidding. Don't have to do that. But it's SAE is for the Motorola Society of Automotive Engineers. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, guys, no Silky today with it being the Memorial Day. Thank you guys for coming out. We didn't have any companies. We didn't have any sales. We didn't have any products that we were pitching. We did a couple of decal giveaways because Charlie wanted to pay it forward. But it wasn't about any of that tonight. It was just simply about hanging out. Guys, if scrolling on the bottom down here. That's how you get a hold of me. If you have a question, I'm happy to answer. I'm honored to answer. I love that you guys come to me. Some people always apologize. They're like, I'm sorry I ask you so much. Dude, it's an honor that you would ask me. I take that seriously. I would never open it if I didn't want to respond. And I respond to everyone. So get a hold of me if you have a question. If you ever have a video idea that you want me to cover, send me a message. If you want a giveaway, send me a message. If you just want to talk and say, hey, Dan, have a great day, that makes my day. So thank you guys for any of that. Awesome, Real. Awesome. All right. Sonny. Thank you guys, man. Seriously. Remember, for me, I got just over an hour left of Memorial Day. And again, as Joe says here, it was beautiful for everyone to come together. Make sure you are honoring, celebrating, and remembering those that gave their life for our country, for our freedom, for our democracy. Man, thank you guys. Thank you, active military members, veterans, and especially for this remembrance. So thank you guys. Appreciate